In 1954, a well-dressed man arrived at Haneda Airport in Tokyo carrying a briefcase and a passport that appeared completely legitimate. He spoke fluent French, answered questions calmly, and explained that he was a businessman traveling through Japan on his way to meetings abroad. Everything about him seemed ordinary until airport officials examined his documents more closely. The passport listed his nationality as Taured. At first, officers assumed it was a clerical error or an unfamiliar European state. But when asked where Taured was located, the man confidently pointed to a map of Europe and indicated a region between France and Spain. Officials corrected him, explaining that the area was known as Andorra. The man stared at the map in disbelief. He insisted Taured had existed there for over 1,000 years and claimed he had traveled through it many times. His confusion appeared genuine. Authorities began verifying his paperwork. The passport was professionally printed and worn from years of use. Entry and exit stamps from dozens of countries were authentic. His wallet contained multiple currencies, all of which passed inspection. He presented hotel reservations already booked under his name and business cards listing companies that existed and could be verified. Nothing suggested forgery, and yet no record of Taured could be found in any official database. Concerned and unsure how to proceed, officials detained the man overnight. He was escorted to a nearby hotel under guard. 2 officers were stationed outside his room. The windows were sealed, the door locked, and his belongings secured inside with him. He agreed to cooperate and appeared calm as he entered the room. The next morning, when guards returned to escort him for further questioning, the room was empty. The door was still locked, the windows were still sealed. No sign of struggle or escape could be found. His briefcase remained inside the room, along with his passport and personal items. There was no record of him leaving the hotel, and no witnesses reported seeing him in the hallway or stairwell. He had vanished completely. An internal investigation followed. Japanese authorities examined the passport again, this time with greater scrutiny. The paper, ink, and stamps were consistent with official government documents. The travel history aligned with real dates and locations. Yet no nation named Taured existed, past or present. Some investigators believed the man was an exceptionally skilled con artist or intelligence operative. Others suggested the possibility of Cold War espionage involving false identities designed to confuse authorities. But none of these explanations accounted for how he disappeared from a locked room without leaving a trace. Another theory emerged, one that unsettled even seasoned officials, that the man may have come from a parallel version of the world, a reality where borders formed differently and Taured existed where Andorra now stands, a reality that briefly intersected with ours before closing again. If that were true, then the man didn't escape. He simply went home. To this day, no definitive explanation has been proven, no confirmed sightings, no similar cases verified. Just one official record of a man who arrived from a country that doesn't exist and disappeared without explanation. And if his story is real, then it raises a disturbing question. How many others may have passed through our world unnoticed and never been caught?